I'm Dwayne Parsons with You're on the Hook. Today I'm delighted to tell you I'm with Mike Christensen of Pass It On Outdoor Mentors Incorporated. It's a great program for at-risk children to involve them more in the great outdoors. Mike, introduce yourself briefly.
I'm president of the Pass It On Outdoor Mentors Organization. We've been at this since 2002, and our mission is trying to get more kids outdoors, especially kids that have very little opportunity unless we step up and make it happen for them.
Boy, and you know, I grew up when I was the first guy that took me fishing was not my father. It was, and I love my father, but it was our neighbor, and I had a playmate that was the same age as I was. So when I was 5 years old, I got to catch my first, in that case, perch. And I still remember clearly in my brain, I'm 63 now, and I remember the first trout that he caught that day while we were catching perch in the Spokane River of Washington State. He caught a wonderful, to me it was just a grand prize. It probably instilled fishing in my life forever. It was I believe probably a 12 or 13-inch rainbow trout out of the river, a wild rainbow. And so I know how important it is for a child. I grew up fishing, and I was the initiator of it. So tell me, how does this program reach children? How do you reach children who are at risk?
Well, we partner with Big Brothers and Big Sisters and other youth mentoring organizations like them.
Hmm.
Those organizations know how to handle the mentoring relationship. They know how to screen the volunteers. They do the background checks. They have professional staff that take care of
Excellent.
monitoring those relationships to make sure it's safe for both the child as well as the mentor.
Hmm.
And so by partnering with them, we can go to them and say, hey, we're recruiting volunteers. We're recruiting men and women who have a passion for the outdoors, and we would like to match these men and women with kids in your program that want to learn about the outdoors. When we first started this in '02, I did a survey of the kids that were on the waiting list, and here in Wichita, they had over 1,000 kids waiting for a big brother or a big sister.
Hmm.
So we went through that list and we tallied the types of things these kids wanted to do, and a full two-thirds of the kids on the waiting list expressed an interest in doing something with their mentor outdoors. Now, it may have been just hiking or bird watching or camping, but others said hunting and fishing and those kinds of things as well. So there's a strong demand, I think, of kids that want to get outdoors. And again, we in the outdoors are the ones that are going to have to step up and reach out to these kids
Hmm.
and give them that opportunity to do this.
So we don't really necessarily have to be in Kansas. We can be in our
Absolutely.
own state and still participate in this?
Absolutely. I encourage anybody and everybody who has a passion for the outdoors and wants to see our outdoor heritage continue for the younger generations to get involved. Call your local Big Brothers and Big Sisters agency, call whatever youth mentoring organization is in your community, and volunteer to mentor. Um, they'll do the background checks. They'll match you up with a child.
Fantastic.
And in fact, with Big Brothers Big Sisters, you actually get to choose which child you're going to be matched to. They'll give you several choices, and then spend time with them.
All right.
Spend time with them outdoors. Take them hunting. Take them fishing. Just take them walking. We took a bunch of kids fishing here about a month ago. We went out to Shaney State Park, which is just about 30 miles west of Wichita. And on that bus, you'd be surprised at the number of kids from Wichita, Kansas, that had never seen a cow. It's a
No
big problem
kidding.
we're facing across the country. Kids are not getting outdoors
A cow.
in
Common in
Wichita,
my
Kansas.
life. Yeah, and gosh, you know, it's wonderful. You're on the hook, and we're going to come back here in just a few minutes for another take. Thanks.